There we go. I'm shaking like a leaf.
Oh, that was well worth it, my friend.
That come out of nowhere.
I know. Hey everybody, just a quick word before this video starts. Go over to our YouTube page, like and subscribe to it. Go to our Instagram page and join it. Also Facebook. I don't know what platform you're watching it on, but go to those pages, like and share them. And we love making this content. Help us share it. Love y'all. Well, hello everyone. On this week's IAM Outdoors episode, yeah, we're going to go with a true friend of mine named Chris Helms. Now, as my son would say, this is the regular Chris, not the preacher Chris. Let's not get them confused. But Chris Helms never killed a deer with a bow before. He's rifle hunted most of his life, and he'd never killed a deer with a bow. So we got together, we figured we'd try to change that. And let's join the episode. Now, Chris is someone I really look up to. I go to church with Chris, and I've looked up to him for many years now. He's a true brother in Christ of mine, and he's like I say, he's biblically sound. He knows what he's talking about. He's someone I can look at, and I'm a better person when I'm around him. Now, we sat on a little food plot you've probably seen before in some of the videos, and I knew we would see some deer at this spot. And any deer that walked out, I was going to let him shoot it. I told him before we left, I said, man, anything you say you want to shoot, we're going to shoot it. So it got close to dark, and I was expecting deer to be out by now. They had been. There had been no change. There had been deer in there every evening from 4:30 to way past dark, and I knew we were going to see something. But it was 5:30, and it was almost dark. And we hadn't seen nothing. The wind was blowing just enough to freeze you to death, and we was both shivering, and we was on the verge of just calling it quits. We were done. We were froze. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. But right as we was getting ready to call it quits, I heard a stick break. Out steps this nice buck. A buck I don't believe I have ever had a picture of or seen. And Chris he does it like clockwork. He's like he's done it his whole life. He was patient. He waited for the deer to get in position. He waited for it to get broadside. The deer was a book. It was a script. It rode out 20 yards. It come in broadside. Chris couldn't have shot it no better. Only 20 yards. The deer runs up the bank, 35-yard, crashes. We hear it file on camera, just out of sight. It couldn't have been no better. This was, to me, one of the easiest bow hunts I've ever been on if it hadn't been for freezing to death. Yes. 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 I'm pretty sure you smoked him, buddy. But I'm so glad that Chris had the opportunity to take his first archery buck with me and get it on film. He didn't want to be filmed. I could tell the way he acted, but he was great for the camera. His after shot footage was just awesome. I'm pretty sure you just smoked him, son.
You think so?
Yeah, he fell. That was him falling. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh, Lordy. I wasn't ready for that. I'm gonna fall out of the tree. Oh Lordy. Oh man. My first bow.
There you go.
My first bow kill.
That's awesome.
Oh man. That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
I can't even zip my coat. There we go. I'm shaking like a leaf. That come out of nowhere. Oh my goodness.
I don't even know how big a buck it was, to be honest.
Yeah, it looked like a big 12 point.
At least. At least.
What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah. Where you going? Say hey. Hey. Proverbs 27:17 says, iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. You know, when I'm around people like Chris, and not just him in particular, but him for an example, because he's with me on this hunt, I look up to Chris. If I'm around Chris at any particular time, he makes me a better person. He makes me a better Christian. He sharpens my spiritual walk. He sharpens the way I live and the way I have conversations with people. And he sharpens, he makes me want to be a better man when I'm around him for a little small period of time. We all have friends like that.
Right there he is.
Look here. Look here. True friends, true biblically sound Christian friends that lift us up, are there when we need them. Is not afraid to tell us the truth. And when we mess up, they're still there. Proverbs 17:17 says, a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. You find out who your true friends are, and I know that sounds like a worldly saying. You find out who your true friends are when you mess up or do the wrong thing. But a true friend loves you at all times, but is not afraid to tell you what you're doing wrong in a loving way. I have all these true friends that I share these moments with on IAM Outdoors, and we all may not have a lot of true friends, or you may be thinking, well, I don't even really have a close friend. But Proverbs 18:24 says, a man that hath friends must show himself friendly. That one may make some people mad, but if you want true friends, you have to show yourself friendly. You may say, you know what? I don't have no friends. People don't want to be my friends, but are you showing yourself friendly? Go out and love somebody. Go out and show them God's love. Love them whether they love you or not. I promise you, you'll find a true friend. Does your friends bring you up? Do they build you up? Do they bring you closer to the Lord? Do they sharpen you? Do they make your spiritual edge sharper? When you leave them, when you walk away from them, are you a better person? Not just a better person by the world's standards, but a better person in God's eyes. Don't take your true friends for granted. Sharpen each other's edges. Be there for them. And if they're true friends, they'll be there for you.